Alright, buckle up. We're about to dive into some hard truths here. The kind of truths that hit deep, like a cold slap in the face, but in the best way. We're going to tear down your old belief system, rebuild it, and leave you standing taller than before. This is the divine masculine energy coming through. No fluff, no bullshit, just real talk that'll shift your mind and your life in ways you never saw coming. First off, let's talk about judgment. You're scared of judgment, right? You're afraid someone will look at you, see you, your true self, and judge the hell out of you. Maybe you're hiding certain parts of yourself. Maybe you've spent too many nights wondering, what if they don't like me? What if they think I'm not good enough? But here's the thing. If you're scared of judgment, what are you judging in yourself? I mean, think about that for a second. What are you judging inside? Are you condemning your flaws, your quirks, your real raw humanity? Because here's the kicker. The fear of judgment is not about them, it's about you. The truth is, the more you judge yourself, the more you fear what others think. That's the pattern. You judge yourself hard, and that energy gets reflected back to you in the form of that fear of judgment. Let's break this down even further so you get it. Imagine you're walking into a room full of people. You're nervous. Why? Because you think they might judge you, right? Now let's rewind that. What if you walk into that same room, but you already accept yourself completely, flaws, quirks, messiness and all? What happens? You feel liberated, you feel calm, and when you feel calm, you stop worrying about their judgments. You stop caring. And that is when you start drawing people to you like moths to a flame. Why? Because they feel that self-acceptance. It's magnetic. And now people don't judge you. They're attracted to you. And if they do judge, who cares? You're too busy living your truth. But there's more. Let's flip the script. What are you withholding from yourself? Yeah, you're withholding something. You've been holding back. Maybe it's love, maybe it's respect, maybe it's self-care. Whatever it is, it's inside you, waiting to burst free. But why the hell are you holding it back? Because you're waiting for someone else to give it to you. Well, fuck that. When you start giving yourself what you crave, you stop needing it from others. And that's when the real power starts. Let's get clear with another example. You've been craving approval from others, right? You've been hustling for their recognition, working overtime, bending over backwards to get that pat on your back. But here's the deal. What if you started giving yourself that approval? What if you told yourself every damn day, you're fucking amazing, and I don't need anyone to tell me that to know that it's true? When you stop withholding approval from yourself, you shift everything. The energy around you shifts. You become unshakable. You're like a rock in the storm. And people, they'll start looking at you, thinking, what is it about them that makes them so damn confident? And the answer is simple. You approved yourself first. You didn't wait for someone else's stamp of approval. You gave it to yourself. And when you give it to yourself, the universe responds in kind. So what's the secret behind all of this? This isn't just spiritual fluff. This is science. Your brain is designed to seek validation. But here's the twist. It's not about waiting for the world to validate you. It's about reprogramming your mind to validate yourself first. Neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, comes into play here. When you start telling yourself you're worthy, you're amazing, you're unstoppable, your brain rewires itself to believe that shit. And guess what? The world starts to believe it too. Now let's look at the karma of not doing this. What happens when you keep withholding from yourself? You stay stuck. You stay in a rut. You wonder why things aren't moving. You feel unfulfilled. That's your karma. The universe reflecting back the energy that you put out. It's that simple. And if you keep doing it, you'll keep feeling empty. But when you start pouring it into yourself, when you start giving yourself what you've been craving, things change. It's like you flip a switch in your life and the doors open. The universe shows up. Okay, but what's really holding you back? What's the reason you're still stuck in those limiting beliefs? Why are you holding yourself back from stepping into this new version of yourself? It's fear, right? Fear of judgment, fear of what others think, fear of not being enough. But listen up, fear is a liar. It's the same bullshit story you've been telling yourself for years. Fear keeps you small, fear keeps you stuck, but courage is the game changer. Courage is stepping into your power. Courage is looking fear in the face and saying, I'm not playing your game anymore. The moment you let go of that fear, when you stop fearing judgment, when you stop withholding your own love and approval from yourself, that's when everything shifts. You unlock a whole new level of energy, creativity and freedom. The limiting patterns. Let's talk about the patterns that drain you. These are the patterns you've been stuck in, thinking there's no way out. These are the ones that suppress you. They keep you small. They're your old beliefs, your old stories. And you're repeating them over and over. But guess what? You can interrupt those patterns. How? By catching yourself. The next time you feel that fear of judgment or the craving for approval, notice it, interrupt the pattern. Don't let it run your life. Reframe it. Shift your focus to what's real, what's true. And when you do that, when you break free from those limiting patterns, you become unstoppable. How do you start shifting those patterns? You start with awareness. Notice when you're judging yourself. Catch that thought, interrupt it, shift it. And as you do that, you'll start to change the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act. It's a game of repetition and reprogramming. And once you master this, everything changes. Pacing and leading is key here too. You know where you are right now, and that's fine. Start there. That's pacing. Then you lead yourself to where you want to be. You lead yourself to a place where judgment doesn't matter, where approval comes from within, where you're free to be yourself, your fullest, most unapologetic self. And when you lead yourself, others will follow. So let me ask you this. What's holding you back from stepping into that power? What are you waiting for? Because the moment you stop withholding from yourself, the moment you stop fearing judgment, your whole reality will change. And you'll see the world respond to you differently. More opportunities, more connections, more joy, more abundance. Why? Because you're finally living from a place of self-love and self-approval. Remember this, the world reflects you. It reflects your beliefs, your energy, and your vibrations. So if you want to change the world around you, start by changing yourself. Start by breaking those old patterns. Stop judging, stop withholding, give yourself everything you've been waiting for, and watch the magic unfold.